What if you knew a ship was going to sink before it ever left the dock? What if your friends started disappearing one by one and something invisible was chasing you across the ocean? This is not just any cruise. This is the cruise that never wanted you to leave. Based on fictional events, told in a way viewers of all ages will understand and fear. Stay with us if you dare, because if you click away too soon, it might come for you next. Like, subscribe, and don't close your eyes. My name is Lena, and I'm 23 years old. I was so excited to go on my very first cruise with my friends. The ship was huge. It had swimming pools, slides, and even an ice cream shop that was open all day. I went with my best friends, Jake, Maya, and Chris. We were ready for the best week ever, but something BAD was waiting for us. We waved goodbye to the dock as the big ship floated into the ocean. The sun was shining and music was playing. Everyone was smiling. But then, I had a feeling. My tummy got twisty, my arms got goosebumps, and in my mind, I saw something terrible. I saw the ship breaking in half. I saw people falling into the sea. I saw screaming and fire and dark water pulling people under. I gasped and screamed, "Stop the ship! Something bad is going to happen!" Everyone looked at me like I was silly. Even Jake laughed. "Lena, you just had a nightmare. You're awake now." But it didn't feel like a dream. It felt like a warning. That night, we went to the top deck to watch the stars. Jake leaned too far over the railing, trying to be funny. I shouted, "Jake, stop!" But it was too late. The railing snapped. Ah! Jake fell overboard. We screamed and ran to the crew. They threw life rings and shined flashlights into the waves, but Jake was gone. They said it was an accident, but I knew it wasn't. I saw it. I saw it before it happened. The next morning, I told Maya and Chris, "We have to get off this ship. Something bad is going to happen to all of us." Maya's eyes got big. "Like magic?" "No," I whispered. "Like something is following us. Something we can't see." Chris shook his head. "There's no such thing as curses." But I knew he was wrong. Later, Maya got into an elevator alone. I said, "Wait for me," but the doors closed. Then, I heard a snap and a scream. The elevator dropped. I ran down the stairs as fast as I could. When I got there, the doors opened. The elevator was empty, but Maya was gone. I screamed, "Maya!" All that was left was her purse and her favorite pink shoe. I grabbed Chris and shouted, "It's not over, we're next, we have to hide." Chris looked scared now. "Where do we go?" "I don't know," I said, "but we can't go anywhere near the water or the elevators or the stairs." We ran to the kitchen, thinking no one would find us there, but we were wrong. Chris opened the fridge to grab a soda. Suddenly, a heavy pan fell from the shelf. Bang! Chris ducked just in time. "Whoa, that was close!" He laughed. Then the stove turned on by itself. Click, click, click. I screamed, "Get away from the stove!" But it was too late. Boom! The fire shot out like a dragon. Chris fell back. His shirt was on fire. I grabbed a towel and tried to put it out. Hold still! Hold still!" The fire stopped, but Chris was crying. "I don't want to be on this ship anymore," he whispered. "Me neither," I said. We made a plan. We would sneak into a lifeboat and paddle to safety. At night, we tiptoed to the edge of the ship. The moon was big and round. The water below looked dark and deep. I whispered, "Okay, 1, 2. Suddenly, a loud crack came from above us. We looked up. A giant metal hook had snapped. It came flying down. I pushed Chris away. "Look out!" The hook hit the deck with a thud, missing him by inches. Chris looked at me, eyes wide. "It's really trying to get us." "Yes," I whispered, "and it won't stop." We ran to the captain's room. I shouted, "Please, we need to leave. The ship is cursed." The captain looked serious. "You're not the first person to say that." "What?" He nodded slowly. "Many years ago, this ship was in a storm. It sank. Everyone drowned. But they rebuilt it, with the same metal." Chris whispered, "So the ship is haunted?" The captain nodded. "It wants to finish what it started." I grabbed Chris's hand. "We have to go." Now we ran to the edge. "Are you ready?" I asked. Chris nodded. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. We jumped. The water was freezing. It grabbed us like icy fingers. Splash! We swam and swam. The ship looked smaller and smaller behind us. Then, silence. Just when I thought I couldn't swim anymore, a light shined in my eyes. A rescue boat. They pulled us in and gave us blankets. You're safe now, a man said. But I looked back at the ocean. The ship was gone. No smoke, no fire, no sound, just dark water, like it had never been there. Chris and I were safe. But sometimes, when I close my eyes, I still see the ship, and I hear screams in the waves. And I wonder, did we really escape? Or is it still coming for us?